Good evening all. Mia and I are in our new camper van, our Vivaro, whatever it's called, Vivaro something or other, short wheelbase. It's blowing a hoolie out tonight. It's about, I don't know, 8 o'clock at night. Been raining all day, gales. Yeah, really lovely day. I just thought I'd let you see what I've done so far. I've taken all the wood panelling off, the ply panelling, and look, can you see where Mia's sitting? There's no chair there, no double chair. I've removed it. I've got all that stuff. Oh, I've left the panelling on the back door, and the panelling's gone from there. But let's see if I get this light shining a bit better. Yes, here's our Mia. In her little space beside me. I will build something in there, or I may, if I can find one cheap enough, put a single passenger seat in. But I think she'd be better off with something a bit bigger, because she is a great big lump of a dog. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do really in here, but I suspect it's going to be very basic. I shall put a bed. This is my thinking at the moment. Oops, hang on. Put that up there. I'm going to sort of suspend a bed, a bed from this. Oh no, hang on, I can't. Another thing I've done. Oh dear. Another thing I've done is I've ordered windows. I've ordered a window for there, with a sliding opening window for that, and a window for the door, a rigid fixed window. Eventually I'm going to put some windows in the back as well, because you know I like a bit of light, especially if I'm going to do any painting or anything in here, you know, artistic work I mean. I've got a couple of old chests, old-fashioned chests. What they're called? Yeah, they're just an old-fashioned wooden chest that they used to have in the old travel chests, basically. And I'm going to make use of those in here. I'm just going to lie down because I want to see if I can lie down sideways in the van. Excuse me. Don't pay me any attention, Mia. Okay. Because I know I'm very tall. I'm actually 6'6", but luckily I've got very short legs for my height, so I work out at about 5'7". I reckon I could put a bed going across the van rather than down the van. I just need a platform really with a mattress on it, and these chest things I'm talking about, they could be for storage, storing stuff. In my other van, my Astra, I've got a relay battery thing for the leisure battery, so that will be hopefully transferred to this van, and so I'll have that for extra electric, because you know, being a YouTuber you need to keep your computer going. What else? Yeah, I've also got a cooker, just a couple of burner cooker that can go in here, and a toilet. which I took out of my, which I had in my camper van, and that could go in here. Because you know, in the mornings when I wake up, that's when I need to go. Not that you needed to know that. I've seen these toilets that are just actually a bucket, but it's a collapsible bucket, and you put a plastic bag in it. Basically, it collapses. You push it out. It's rigid because it's got sort of clips, extending clips at the side, and you do your business in a plastic bag and dispose of it in a convenient, well, probably, I think a dog waste bin. Do you think a dog waste bin would be the ideal place to put it? It's where I put yours, isn't it? You're a funny girl, Mia. Your nose is looking better today. That's one good thing about the rain and the damp weather, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that's something to think about, a collapsible toilet rather than having a fixed toilet in here. I just want everything to be able to get out, to be moved out if ever I want to use the van for anything else. And I've been looking at on YouTube, and all the different things people do inside their vans to go camping. I mean, a lot of it's completely unnecessary. I mean, what they're doing is they're building cupboards in and a permanent bed. It's just taking up space. How much space do you need? You know, I mean, all you need, as long as I've got a bed and a table, a bed and a table, that's all we need, isn't it, really, Mia? You can have a separate bed, or I could make the bed big enough for you so you can keep me warm in the winter months, couldn't you? That's basically it. It's going to be a very, very basic thing. I did mention soundproofing or sound deadening for the panels, because they might be a bit noisy, but I've driven this van with it like this, and it wasn't at all noisy. So I might just insulate bits, where I think it might get cold, and leave it very basic. Maybe drape some blankets down the walls or something like that. Yeah, very, very basic things. I mean, I'm used to living in small spaces. I mean, even if you've got a mansion, you can only live in one room at a time, can't you? You can only be in one room at a time. So if you've got a mansion, get rid of it. You don't need it. If you're the Queen, you've got a palace. I bet she lives in one room somewhere, a room and a kitchen. I used to live in a room and kitchen in Aberdeen. It was 4 stories up. There was no toilet, so I used a bucket there. I'm pretty certain that everybody else who lived in those tenement blocks used a bucket as well. The toilet there was a toilet. It was right downstairs in the backyard. But yeah, that's how I've got on so far. I've removed all the panelling, removed that seat. All the gubbins for the seat are still there, but I've tucked them away under the floor. There was room under the floor for them. Yeah. I thought I'd just come out and have a chat with you, even though it's horrible. But, I'm feeling quite warm in here tonight, actually, sitting here. I've got so much clothes on though, so I probably would be warm. Anyway, another thing, thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed to my channel, and thanks to the new people who've come along to join us. Pleasantly surprised. I think a lot of it's to do with that banter that we do, us lads do sometimes. I think people seem to like that, even though it's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I'm shocked by it personally. I've turned the light on. I don't know if you can see my facial expressions. I said, I'm absolutely shocked by the banter. Yeah. Anyway, there we are on. Oh, and the floor. Look at the floor. It's just the original panel that was on the floor, the ply panel, ply floor, which is in a bit of a state, as you can see. I'm going to try and clean it, maybe give it a coat of floor paint, and put a bit of carpet down. But that's about all. I think people just go over the top in their camper vans when they're, if you're just going camping, you don't need all that luxury. I mean, you might as well stay in a bloody hotel. I'm sorry about that if you like your luxury when you go camping. But it's not camping, is it? It's glamping. Even being in a van ain't camping, to be honest. Camping's being out. I used to go up to Scotland, up past Braemar, and in all sorts of weather, and I used to camp. If the weather got really nasty, I'd build myself a little shelter against some of the dikes. Some of the Scottish dikes were very obliging. I mean, yeah, that's what they call the walls up there, the dry stone walls. They call them dikes, whereas down here we call other people dikes, which is very rude. I've got some very nice dike friends. Well, I haven't seen them for ages, actually. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing, sitting here talking rubbish now, aren't I? But yeah, it's a horrid night. Mia has been off her food a couple of days, so last night you had, what did you have last night? Tell the people.
I had stewing steak which you fried up, browned off in a frying pan.
Yes, that's right. And what are you having tonight?
I think I'm having pork bellies.
Yeah, that's what you're having. You're a very spoilt girl. Anyway, thanks for looking in. I'll let you get on with what you're doing. Thanks again, everyone. Take care now. Bye.